Hello viewers, this is G1V Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news, and now the news in details. Abubakar Shekau is making frantic efforts to seek a soft landing as he prepares to surrender. He is reportedly negotiating for a ceasefire with the Nigerian government in frantic effort to seek a soft landing for his surrender. This was made known by credible intelligence source in the Northeast Theater of Operation, according to Vanguard. A source who pleaded anonymity told the newspaper that Shekau is desperately looking for an avenue to surrender, adding that the leader is seeking for a soft landing to surrender to the authority. I think the end of insurgents is coming close, as Abubakar Shekau has been making overtures through process for a soft landing for him to surrender to the Nigerian authority. He has been desperate about it, and the intensity is occasioned with the avalanche of coordinated operations launched in recent times against the group, especially in the Tobacco Triangle. The source further added that in recent times, the leader had suffered casualties that put the group in a tight corner. The gap is closing in on Abubakar Shekau as it stands. The series of coordinated attacks on their hideout has made it impossible for any escape, as the military has been attacking from several flanks, and any attempt to escape now is virtually impossible. The Chief of Army Staff has given an order that Shekau is captured alive. The chief has been in Borno State, and there is a likelihood that he is going to be around for a long period, given his body language of not leaving any time to chance in this critical operation. As a fact, he has joined several operations around the Tobacco Triangle, after which he issued specific directives with the intel gathered from the operations. He has also been in the trenches with some commanders, holding meetings and analyzing intel. I can tell you that everyone is on top of their game, as the strategy is clear for all to understand. It was also gathered that the past weeks had witnessed a renewed onslaught against Abubakar Shekau and his group, which was led by the Chief of Army Staff. A top source was quoted as saying that the Chief of Army Staff is virtually visible in all locations within the theater of operation. I confirm that the Chief of Army Staff has personally coordinated the renewed onslaught against these insurgents. He has been visiting troops in areas where the groups is said to be hiding. This act by the Chief of Army Staff has seen a massive boost to the morale of the fighting troops. The results coming in have been tremendous, and it is a source of joy at the Army headquarters. The source also stated that there had been orders from the Chief of Army Staff that utmost care must be observed to ensure that women and children are not caught in the crossfire during operation. As we speak, the troops are strictly carrying out the orders of the Chief of Army Staff towards ensuring that civilians within this territory are not hurt during any of the operation. This might slow things down a bit, as the group is now using women and children as shield to buy time. So far, I can say that the troops have been careful in this regard, as efforts are being made to ensure that the operation, as much as possible, does not lead to the death of unarmed civilians. The various commanders have been mandated to ensure that as many unarmed civilians, mostly women and children, are rescued unhurt. He is being briefed on a minute-by-minute basis as the troops closes in on the triangle. It was also gathered that there had been active cooperation from countries like Chad, Cameroon, Niger, and this has made any form of escape from Shekau and his group to neighboring countries impossible. I can tell you now that troops have blocked the usual escape route for this group into Chad, Niger, and Cameroon. The level of cooperation experienced now has been quite phenomenal. The routes through which they bring their arms and ammunition have been taken over by troops from multinational joint task force. This action has placed the Boko group in disarray, hence their inability to launch attacks anymore. In a similar vein, it was gathered that this group has also reached out to some international non-governmental organizations to seek a deal with the Nigerian government towards granting amnesty to it. A top staffer of one of the NGOs, named Withheld, confirmed that on several occasions, Shekau had sent emissaries to the organizations to help secure an amnesty deal with the government of Nigeria. We were shocked in the initial stage, thinking it was worse. But this continued, and we left with no choice than to inform the security agencies in a bid to protect ourselves. When asked why Shekau singled out their NGO for this task, he stated that it was probably due to the international recognition the organization has in the area of providing humanitarian services across the globe. We are an international organization, and over time we have been actively involved in providing humanitarian services in northeast Nigeria. I believe they are trying to take advantage of our platform to seek a way out of their predicament. We are also conscious of the fact that this is a security issue and it is outside our mandate. So we have elected not to be a part of whatever negotiation the group wants the government of Nigeria. It is indeed obvious that the tide has turned against this group so much that they want to end the insurgency, which we think would be good for all concerned. However, as I said, it is not in our place to decide if that would happen or not. We are concerned about fulfilling our core mandate. Wow, this is a very great news. At least it shows that these people, it's like they are getting tired of everything. And I guess this is the work of President Derby, the Chad president. He actually did a great work by attacking these people. In fact, he did more than expectation. You can imagine, Shekau is planning to surrender. Wow. Somebody that Nigerians have been looking for all this while. Somebody that has been causing a lot of havoc in the country. Wow. This group, they've killed a lot of innocent souls. People has died a long time. And people are still dying because of it. Wow. God bless President Derby of Chad because he is the one that started all this. His onslaught on this group that we are talking about, on this insurgent group, has suddenly steered Buratai and the Nigerian military into action. If not for the president of Chad, our armies, our military army will not be able to do anything. And now, Buratai, they are now in action. I'm telling you. Wow, this is awesome. We are praying that it is for real because we don't understand our Nigerian leaders, our armies anymore. We are praying that they are really, really fighting for this thing. We are praying that it is really, really for real because these people can do and undo. Because it is impossible to trust anyone from the Nigerian government or military since this insurgent has been a source of money, making venture for the military and the sponsor of insurgents. But we know that only time will reveal the genuineness of Buratai's present action. Because recently we are hearing that Buratai is not even genuine enough. He has his own motive about it. And Nigerians are saying that if really is true that this group is prepared to surrender, I may advise the MNJ to push more offensive than before because he is just trying to use that opportunity to regroup his members. Though even their political sponsor may speak on their behalf without the BH consent because they are sensing danger. And that's another thing. These people might be even planning their own this thing again. They might be trying to recruit another insurgent group again. Because these people can even like trying to push Nigerian government forward as if they want to surrender. Because the Nigerian army needs to really do a lot of work. They need to really stand on their leg. They need to really hold it very well. Because insurgents that have been taking charge of our government, taking charge of the country for a while, do you think it is easy for them to just surrender like that? I don't think it is easy, but at the same time, it's good that we are hearing that they want to surrender. But at the same time, these people, they have their plans, whether we like it or not. And it is high time for our Nigerian military army to really, really, really prepare themselves very well. They really need to prepare themselves for the worst. Because insurgent group, they are ready for them too. So guys, what do you think about this news? What is your own take? Your comments is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button. And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that anytime we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. I want to say thank you to you once again and always keep safe. Bye.